hope that that is an accurate clue, and I believe that should place me at the museum/library. Because that's mainly the place I've seen him. Or here. Whichever. Really glad I ran down this random path.
I'm not doing too well, as you can see. This body can get a little tiresome sometimes. It must be nice to have a human one.
Could you come with me for a second? Hugo's looking for you, and I have a few things I need to ask you too.
Hugo, eh? Which means you know who the killer is, I guess. Let me guess what Hugo's plan is. He's going to leave Margaret in the present and wipe you, a descendant, out that way.
You knew about this?
Since I was willing to give you time-traveling powers, you didn't expect me to just sit around, did you? I tested out a few histories. That particular outcome is just a variation on a theme, so it was fairly easy to guess. It's the sort of thing Hugo would think of.
Tried out different histories.
Please, don't thank me. I just wanted to help. Switched kids. I found a baby just about the same age. Is the Margaret you know blonde and blue-eyed?
Was Margaret Eckert's daughter?
What are you saying? Switched babies?
Oh! He switched Margaret and Dana. Okay. That's why Dana felt like she had come home.
There's something uncanny about your involvement with that family, don't you think? It is, after all, the simplest explanation. Well, if she isn't a blonde, it means my plan worked. No matter what happens to Margaret, your existence is an assured fact. Don't worry. I'll switch things back to the way they were after all this is over.
You switched Margaret with Mr. Eckert's daughter?
So what, Alec? No big deal, I say. She was going to die alongside her mother, and I saved her life. It's harmless compared to Hugo trying to cancel your existence by stranding Margaret in the future, don't you think? Master Hugo's plans will fail, thanks to me.
Wait, unless he switched Margaret with somebody else, in which case...
So that's what really happened when Mr. Eckert's daughter disappeared.
I'm wrong.
Wait a second. Did you murder his wife, too?
As if I'd risk myself in doing that. Do you have any idea how fragile my body is? I have to take good care of it so that it won't break. I'm really not very strong. Just now, I had to rest a little here, and the next thing I know, there are people all over the crime scene. So I couldn't complete the switch. But I did manage to bring the real Margaret to this time. Under the name Dana, of course. No need to worry.
I don't believe the stunts you pulled.
Okay.
These are people's lives. They're fates that you're dealing with here.
You lost me there for a second, Sorry, but I'm not human, so I wouldn't know anything about that. But I do believe in the power of fate, you know. No matter how much you meddle, it always wants to go back to the way it was. It has a kind of homing instinct, if you catch my drift. That's why we're having so much trouble getting death du jour off your menu.
I know what I said about not wanting to die, but you have to stop changing other people's destinies so casually. I mean, why do you have to go that far?
Well, if you're that unhappy about it, Ike, would you like me to change it back? Of course, it has to be after she's turned 20, after she's taken hostage by Hugo.
20 years isn't something you can just erase from memory and
I'm a little
relive.
lost at this point, just to be honest.
Don't you understand how serious time is?
I was with him up until the reason, after the reason he said that he switched Dana and Margaret.
Are you trying to lecture me, Ike? After all I've done for you? Humans are nothing but trouble. Really.
Like, I don't understand how changing things back relates to the 20 years that they're talking about.
Wait, where do you think you're going? He said something weird. Homing instinct? No way. Was that it? So Dana is my... and Margaret is Mr. Eckert's daughter? Can that be it?
Okay. Okay. So, just to rephrase what I'm taking away from that, is that Homunculus needed to foil Hugo's plans, and he decided that the fulcrum, the place where he should foil Hugo's plans, is Hugo's belief that he can ditch Margaret in the future, cancel out Ike's existence, and use that as his leverage to get what he wants out of Ike. So he switched Eckert's daughter with a baby from the past, so that when Hugo took a hostage, it would not be Ike's ancestress, and so that time paradox thing would not happen. And I guess like the thing that I'm kind of lost on is like what the next step there is, because it does seem as though Hugo, if he's able to travel through time, I don't know, maybe he lives out his life contentedly and assumes that he zinged Ike, and got his revenge. It also seems like Hugo has two motives. One, which he just said earlier, well, actually he just said both of them earlier. One is to go back in time and raise his mother from the dead and fix the family. And two, if that is not possible, then to get revenge on Ike for giving his father the Philosopher's Stone, because he believes that Ike used his dad as kind of an alchemist toady to develop the homunculus, thus ruining his family. And that all kind of, that all actually, I mean, all of that makes sense with relation to each other, so it's consistent. I guess the thing that I have a question about is what that means for whatever Hugo's next step might be, which I guess is what we're about to see. So here, let me catch up here with chat. Oh, Master Bismuth, that's fantastic. Also, good evening. Yeah, I my copy is everything except the jewel case. So I think I think that in terms of media, I am in exactly your position, because I have got this with the disc came in, and I have the instruction manual. So all I need really is a blank DVD case that is PS2 sized, PS2 game sized, and then kind of do the same. So that's actually not a bad idea. Also, good evening. Yeah, Squimmy, actually something that's interesting on that is when I was reading that the interview with the director, she said that she did all the cat meowing sounds. So every time you hear a cat meow, that is the director in the VO booth going meow, meow. And but one of the things that she also said was that she doesn't speak English, and the VO director, everything in VO was entirely in English, So I think this might not be a dub. I think it might be one of these Japanese games that is originally entirely in English and also might have Japanese subs. I say that knowing nothing about the Japanese copy, but based off of that, I'm inferring that that there's no Japanese dub, which does not exclude your point because the original script would exist in Japanese and then have been translated over to English, and that's what would have been recorded. Just sort of piecing all that together in my head. Excuse me one sec. Christmas allergies. Good times. Okay, so with that all in mind, I'm going to jump from 1980 to 2001 and see if I can get Hugo to ditch Margaret in the future, which means that actually that means that Ike doesn't have to ancestress zone Margaret, and they can be happily ever after. I guess Ike is like, oh yeah, your brother ditched you in time. I keep running into women getting ditched in the wrong times, so maybe that's except I guess one was his great grandmother, and the other one could be his girlfriend. So still in a potential lineage situation there. Anyway, I've only got one more piece of fuel here, so let's hope that that works. So yeah, based on the information that Homunculus gave me, this should be safe to do. Yeah, I don't know how much supporting material from the release of this game is still available / accessible online. I was able to find some stuff on a fan site, but that's it. Okay. If I go back to the plaza, are they here? They should be.
Hugo!
Where's Homunculus? Get a move on, all right?
Hugo, stop this.
Oh,
Hurry up.
she doesn't have
Or
blonde
would you
hair.
rather I leave her here
Gotcha.
in this age?
Go ahead.
I always thought that she did because of the
Huh?
sepia tone.
She's the only family you've got left. Are you still going to leave her behind?
Shut up.
Settle down.
Mr. Eckert!
Damn it!
I was worried, so I followed you.
Let go of me!
Fat chance.
Are you okay?
Damn it! Let go! Let go of me!
Ow!
Oh,
Jesus, Hugo's got a
Are you all right?
got a good throw there.
Hey! Stop it!
No way! You won't get away from me as long as you're after Ike.
help. Sis. Hugo, stop this. Please, I'm begging you to stop.
See that? You've got family of your own, and you don't treat family that way. And Ike, he has people he cares about too. Don't you ever forget it. I feel the same way about my family. You think there's a parent worth his salt out there who doesn't care about his children? You understand what I'm saying? I'm someone's parent and you're someone's child. So I'm telling you, end this right here, right now. Even if you keep trying, I won't let you do it. You understand? Promise me you'll end this.
Okay.
Hugo.
Hugo.
That's weird. As they're fighting and struggling and shaking, I'm getting vibration on the controller.
Sis, I'm really sorry. Can we go home? I'm sorry about everything. Forget the Philosopher's Stone. It's okay now.
Hugo.
Come on, sis. Let's go home. When we get there, I promise I'll destroy the time-traveling device.
What? Seems a shame.
It's my way of making amends and turning over a new leaf. I left the machine outside town. I'm ready to go.
Well, then I guess it's goodbye.
Take care of yourself.
So, Ike, you have knowledge that's relevant to her life. You should jump in and... Oh, Ike.
Good luck. I wasn't sure whether I could pull it off, but...
By the way, that's your daughter.
What did you think? How was my performance as the righteous parent?
Don't say that. It wasn't a performance.
Really? You know, that girl
Oh,
just
come
now,
on, dude.
I guess my little girl Dana would have sort of looked like her if she'd had the chance to grow up. I got this strange feeling.
I mean, I guess how are you going to frame that information? But still, I feel like you should at least look crazy trying to try, right?
What's the matter?
Oh, nothing. By the way, Mr. Eckert, how's the arm?
Don't worry about it. It's nowhere near the punishment I deserve. I just hope you can be content with it.
Oh, look, I'm not...
Well, anyway, I don't exactly know who they were, but I hope that kid and his sister have a good life.
Yeah, I hope so too.
I guess I'll be going now. What about you?
Oh, I'll be okay.
All right. Feel free to drop by again anytime you like. I'm looking forward to it. Take it easy till then, okay?
I will.
Okay. That's funny. I've been a little haha. Oh, Ike, on his convenient omissions of relevant information, but that one's just kind of galling. Because Eckert has made absolutely no secret that losing his daughter is one of the two greatest griefs of his life, and yeah, man, Ike. If we have time on the stream, after whatever ending this looks like, I want to load that up, rewatch some of those FMVs, and try to drag Homunculus to the present.
Doesn't it? Good job, Ike.
I was trying to change my destiny.
And you did.
But was it all for you? You used me to make sure that you would be created, that no one would rewrite that part.
Now, let's not have all this unpleasant talk about using. I mean, who cares, really? Yes, you managed to preserve my destiny. If you'd been killed, I would never have been born. Immortality has its perks, but you have to be given life first.
I see. So I was just being used. All your talk about an ancestor, was that just to get me to go back to that time?
Well, how should I know? Oh, by the way, I need the Digipad back.
Pardon. Yeah, Shantae, he really is.
I've managed to preserve my own life, but...
But what?
Oh well. You chose your own path after all. And I suppose we won't be seeing each other again. Your fate's in your own hands now, I'm afraid. Goodbye.
Hey! Hey, I wonder if that bar is still around. I'll go celebrate for staying alive today.
Please get hit by a car. Aw. Hoping for the joke nihilist ending. Oh, cool, I get to see who's in this. No, the only one I recognize is Charles Martinet. The voiceover work is quite good for its time. Radio ad. I don't think I even saw those. Yeah, there we go. Junko Kawano as the cat. Curry the Kid Shutaro. Yeah, Homunculus is Charles Martinet. Yeah, as a takeaway from this, just to be clear, for any of the fun I poked at the game, I absolutely love this. This is very charming. I find it very likable and even warm for a time travel game. The characters are idiosyncratic and memorable. Each one of them has some sort of like broad signaling thing that is theirs in a very deadly premonition. What's his name? I'm not remembering his name. Help. Sweary. That's it. In a very sweary way. So yeah, there is a lot that I like about this. And yeah, so any of the fun that can be poked at Ike's obliviousness, I think that is part of his character that doesn't feel like a lack of vision. That actually feels like that's who he is. I think you have to be that. Oh hey, Kenny Maizumi was on this as a digital technician. What? Oh, that's cool. But yeah, anyway, I think it's very charming, and I like it quite a lot. Why meant as labor. Something I found out about this. Oh, hey, Scott Dolph was on this too. I mean, they're all Konami. Kenny Maizumi and Scott Dolph were Konami 2001, right? So it makes perfect sense that they would be involved in this. But that's cool that so Scott Dolph was on additional translation. Oh man, I think I might have missed the original translator credit. Yeah. Oh, it looks like they did mocap on this. That's neat. Okay, Intac. So they probably had Intac do the base translation, had Scott Dolph come in as a touch-up. Actually, I thought there were 8 endings. From what I read. And yeah, Shantae, at the very least, for all of Ike's bungles, B for bar, it does pan out because he did have to die a lot.